Hey guys, it's tough. We're gonna do the next part of the orb prep, I guess. This is technically part of this assembly, but we are going to be desoldering these switches. I'll show you at least one, and maybe to make the video shorter, that's what we'll do. First, let me show the low profile cap that I've got. So here's the one that I printed previously in black PLA, and he's a big feller. And here's the one that I printed pink PTG, low profile. That lighting is not cool. You can see it's, wow, lighting, please stop. It's about half the height, so it will be much less obtrusive. Anyways, that's that. Let's get to this. You're gonna need the factory DPAD PCB, soldering iron, solder. I don't know, wick. I use not wick. I use this brass, bronze, whatever this is, foil to clean the tip of the soldering iron, and helping hands I find helpful. And my soldering iron is around 300 degrees C. I had to look at it for a second. I was like, that's not very hot if that's Fahrenheit. Anyways, let me just tend this tip really quick. It's been sitting there for too long and has oxidized likely. So the trick that I found, that I've kind of figured out, is to well, first get the get it on your helping hands and add some solder to the posts. So I'm gonna just do that here really quick. You get it hot, get it warm, and just not a lot, just a little bit. You're just wanting to flow it. This helps with heating these legs properly for the next step, because the solder that they use at the factory is pretty tough. I'm realizing that I'm not centered on screen. Oh, let's fix that after I do this. So I've got some solder added, and for reference, I'm using this ancient roll of Radio Shack 6337 resin core. It's leaded. Okay. Now, what I do, my trick, is position the tip such that it can the tinned portion can hit both legs and heat them simultaneously. This is going to be tricky to do on camera. Anyways, the idea is you hit both of them, heat them both, and sometimes it'll just fall from gravity, but other times, yeah, it did. Boom, it fell. You can see. I'll show you. Focus. Focus. Why aren't you focusing? That's really annoying. There it goes. My phone is being dumb. So you can see that switch just fell out. So I added solder to each leg, about 300 degrees. Put the tin to tip across both legs. Just gave it a moment to flow everything, and it flowed all the solder and made it fall. Now from this point, I'll kind of just grab it like this and put some pressure on it with my fingers like that. And then you can touch the tip to both legs and kind of rock it, and it'll come right out. And the cool thing with this is you don't need a solder sucker like I used in the previous V2 tutorial video. And you don't ruin the switch, which is awesome. So So let's just see if we can just, oh, come on, I hate that. Let's just see if we can do that really quick. Burning the crap out of myself. I'm doing this to the preview, so I might burn myself. We'll see. So just get that hot, flow it, pull it. You're not gonna be able to do it. You're gonna have to rock it back and forth. So that one, you'll feel it move. All right, I'm having recording issues, so pardon me. I'm obviously you'll notice the cuts. What we're doing, well, I hope that I'm able to edit it in post properly. What we're doing is just rocking this out. So I'm just going to continue with that. Move it. Get the next one. Yep, that moved. Yeah, this is it. There it goes. There's your switch. And don't know if you can hear it on the video, but it's still clicky, so we're good. That's how you do it. Just with a soldering iron. You don't need a little screwdriver. You don't need a lever. You don't need a solder sucker. You don't need wick. You just need a little bit of your own solder, a good soldering iron. Helping hands help. They aren't necessary here because you can do all this just down there on the table if you've got some double-sided tape or something. But anyways, that's how you do it. You need to do all 5. So that one, the one that we just did, and then the one on the back right there. This one on this extension PCB, leave it alone. That needs to stay there. But the 5 on this main PCB need to come off. And that's it. And after the next video, we'll be cutting, I think, with this new template. So I've got these templates here that now that you just kind of get in, you can even glue them down temporarily or tape them down and then do your cutting. Mark it and do your cutting. There's a notch here because of the new plates have the wires running underneath them, so there's a channel on the new plate underneath that let wires kind of come for the D-pad and then for the enclosure, for the teensy, instead of going in and out from beneath. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got. I'll let me know if that makes sense. I hope my editing is okay and this video is cohesive. Anyways, catch y'all later. Bye.